Hello and a very warm welcome to the Grassroots Weekender show. We're into Saturday. What a rainy day. It has been Baltic all day, hasn't it? And those kids playing football, wow, magical. I went to see my grandson, absolutely drenched through. It obviously, it pains you a little bit going there because carrying a rib injury, as they say, you know, and it's not healing as much as it could do. I want to exercise, I want to keep moving, I want to try and get myself fit, but God knows how long it's going to take. But at the end of the day, what more could you say, you know, where someone takes me along in the car, because do you know what, when I was saying we had a problem with the car and what have you, it just shows you, because I can't drive it that much. Flat battery, 2022 flat battery, obviously because it's not doing journeys, but also it shouldn't be like that, a flat battery, should it, in a car? But hey ho, lucky I've got drivers to take me around, pick me up and sit me down, as they say. Anyway, wherever you've been today, hope you've had a fantastic day at football. Hope you've respected the referee, as we do. You know, you sit down, you put a post up and you start mentioning how important it is to have our referees out and about, and the majority of them were wrapped up as well, I must admit, but the kids are in kit, and we keep saying this all the time, don't we? Kids in kits, referees in hoodies, gloves, leggings. Yes, it's great to keep them dry. You need some sort of, if you've got your thermals on, you shouldn't have a problem, because you can have 3, 4, 5 games in a day, so you need to keep a little bit dry. The kids can go home, excuse me, after wearing their kit and have a bit of a shower then, because they don't have to stay all day. But the majority of referees do. And also I was talking to Rachel, Julie, Bob, Connor and Peter off the committee, and they informed me that on the North Liverpool JFL next week sees the Foodbank. So if you've got any food, just get in touch with the North Liverpool JFL and drop it off there. Helps out a lot of people over Christmas, and we are going into that Christmas spirit, as they say. So just have a look on the website. The league will have it on there, what you can bring with you, you know, tins of food, great, up to date, please, if you don't mind, and just drop them off if you can. Be brilliant for next week. So that's the North Liverpool JFL Foodbank next week, and I've had to go to spot the ball. I don't think I won, because they would have given me a shout out if I'd won that one, but I'm not too sure whether they do that in a day. So they have a little spot the ball as well, and I think that's donation to the food bank as well. They need to make as much as they possibly can. So yeah, your donation goes a long, long way. It helps out a lot of people across Merseyside who will be struggling over the Christmas period, and they do need food, they do need help. It's horrible to have to say this over Christmas, isn't it? That people still need to go to food banks because they just can't afford the cost of living, and it's going to get worse and worse and worse. And even in football, you know what we do, change.org, we're trying to get everyone involved in this, because it means if you sign a petition, we can try and bring the cost of football down, because it is getting total out of control. It's Premier League in grassroots football, that's what it is. A lot of prices people can't afford, and we're talking food banks here, and appealing to people who probably haven't got money to take food along with them, and they will, because we're in Merseyside, and people who've just got that little bit extra will just donate a couple of tins of food for this Christmas. Goes a long way, honestly, it really, really does. Haven't got the list, should have had the list, tell you what to bring along with you, but I'm sure if you go onto the North Liverpool JFL website, the committee would have, the admin would have put up there exactly what you need to bring for the food banks to pick up next weekend. So good luck to everyone, and thank you, massive thanks to everyone supporting the food banks across Merseyside and that'll go on behalf of the teams as well, who are distributing around Merseyside, and we have a local food bank here. Would you believe that some of that food will come here and people have to pick it up? So this is community building. I'm not too sure how it works. I'm fortunate enough to say that I'm alright for now from food banks, but if this goes on any longer and I'm out of work, you never know, you never know. So as I say, another few weeks off work, trying to get myself fit, ready, and when I'm ready I'm going to do some walks as well, try and keep the fitness up and get myself strong and healthy, because I'm no good going into work and doing damage myself, because I jolted this again coming down the stairs, and it gets a little bit sore, especially at night time, so you can understand where I'm going. And if it was on long walks, I couldn't do it, or travelling and just slip. I don't want to, I have a duty of care as well to the person I support, and I don't want to make it bad for them if I damage myself and make it hard for them to take them out. So obviously you've got to think ahead, and yeah, take it easy, as they say, get yourself fit and healthy, and I think everyone will nod their head in agreement of that one as well. But also, you can get out and you can relax and you can watch football. You need to get some fresh air when you're feeling like this, and that's what I've been doing, out and about, promoting the Respect, because everyone knows the Respect is going next year over the 3-week period, where we have the Virtu Trophy final at Wembley Stadium. That's the EFL Trophy final. I'm not too sure what teams will be in the final there, but that's at Wembley, as we say. And the referees will be supporting the Respect t-shirts during the warm-ups. Wouldn't it be lovely if the referees could wear that during the game? I wonder what impact that would have to all the players. I wonder. Just one referee to wear one throughout the game, or even the liner, and see what sort of feedback that we get. It's just a message, it's a deterrent to remind people that, you're only a referee, you're only doing your job. This in grassroots football, Premier League, totally different. They have cameras, CCTV, they have monitors, stewards, everything in the crowd to make sure that things do go okay when they're at the football, but you don't have anything like that at grassroots football, except for us. Don't cross the line, CCTV of grassroots football. That's who we are, and we're doing a great job. We're getting loads of supporters on board, and we've been out and we've been talking to managers, coaches, trying to get the teams involved in supporting the referees, put a competition up, and hopefully our good friends at Shine Business Solutions will have a little meet up with them and see if we can put a team award up. A team award for the Respect. If they can do it, we do a competition where if they can do something over those 3 weekends, what could they do? What could kids do, teams do, to support the referees at grassroots football? Let's come up with the best idea and see if everyone can make a difference on that one. It's what we want, isn't it? We want to make a difference. We want to portray a fantastic message out and about there, and we will do over the 3 weeks. Thank you so much for the PFA, the Premier League and the PGMOL who are supporting this in a big way. We do need the FA to support it in a big way. Hope you're watching, hope you're listening, and I hope that you can put your weight behind the Respect Awareness Weekends next year in 2026. Oh, I had to have a drop of tea, a little bit thirsty. And for those who braved it today, yeah, teams, clubs, everyone, and committee members, please throw your weight behind the Respect Awareness Weekend. We want to make a difference. We want it to be absolutely unreal. If we can make a difference at grassroots football, keep our referees officiated within the game itself. I'd love that. And hopefully when the studio gets done, probably 2026, when it's really looking good, looking powerful, making a difference, let's go for it. Maybe we'll get a nice cheap computer in the sales, because we need it, because Spotify is down at the moment, and we apologise to all our viewers and listeners on Spotify. We've been trying to make a difference and get there, and obviously the software is run out, so I'm talking to the accountant and trying to get one of these debit cards to make payments quickly so we can order online, because you can't do bank transfers, anything like that. They don't do it. These big companies, you can't pay checks, so we have to go with the change and make a difference to each and every one of these items that we spend and get it in quickly, because obviously with us being lucky enough to get that lottery grant, we want to make a difference and get kids involved in 2026 in a big way. Anyway, you're out to the Premier League today. There's games on, and I'm sure Everton will be on a high after beating Bournemouth midweek. Who were taking on Nottingham Forest, who were just starting to find a little bit of form. But I still got Everton down to an easy win today. I'm sure they'll be up for it. And then later on, we've got Liverpool versus Leeds. Leeds, who battered Chelsea, shall we say. We're all over them, and everyone's expecting Leeds to do the same to Liverpool today, but I don't. I have a feeling that Liverpool will shine today. Go 3 unbeaten, that's what we need. Obviously we don't want another draw or a loss, that's what we don't want, because there's no excuse to win a game, draw a game and lose a game. That's not right. We need to win a game, draw a game and win a game, and then win a game on Tuesday, I think, in the Champions League against away to Inter. So big games for Liverpool. They need to get their act together, and everyone needs to play with their heart. That's all it is. And yesterday, happy belated birthday to Diego Jota. Well, we're remembering Diego Jota for his birthday. He would have been 29 yesterday as well, so I'm sure all the Liverpool fans, and they'll all remember that one for today. But Diego will be shouting and screaming from up there, down there, to the players to get on with the game and start performing as they can do. Football at its best, that's what they want. Let's mark up, let's start playing, let's start playing like a team, because that's what we are, a team. We won the Premier League last year, we need to start performing. And as I say, great mention we gave to Shine Business Solutions yesterday, because they're supporting us, and it's nice to have supporters, business supporters, getting behind the work that we do at Don't Cross the Line, because we want to promote a lot on One Step Ahead on mental health as well. It makes a difference, it really does. There's hundreds of thousands of kids across the UK playing football, but many of them will suffer with mental health. And especially from the COVID, there's a lot of kids who haven't got over that, and we're seeing that in the news. Also the suicide awareness that we need to put on there, but teaming up with a lot, YPAS, and I'll have to get hold of Susie and wish her all the best, and just let her know that I haven't forgotten her, that I have been busy, and I did get an injury, so it put me behind catching up on all the organisations that we're working closely with. But we will get in touch with them, make a difference, I swear to you. Honestly, we will really promote the work that we're doing next year in 2026, One Step Ahead on mental health. Have a little planned walk and maybe a climb as well. Who knows? We need to keep ourselves fit, active, and make a difference to all the kids with mental health struggles in grassroots football. And being irate as a spectator or a parent on the sidelines will not help your child, not one little bit. It won't help them. We need to be one step ahead on mental health. We need to go out there and encourage good behaviour from the touch lines and make a difference if we can. That's what it's all about. If we can make a difference and help the kids and support the kids, giving them a smile while they're developing their skills on the football pitch, that makes a massive difference as well. We need you to get behind our Heart of Gold initiative, One Step Ahead on mental health. Let's get everyone on board. We've got Quarry Green Vipers under 9s, Jay and Craig, they're on board with us, making a difference. So well done to that, and the team and parents. And I'm sure Jay will get involved with Quarry Green Vipers and get involved in this competition that we're doing. there for next year. What difference can the kids make to make it extra special for a referee during our Respect Awareness Weekends? That commences from the 12th of April and finishes on the 25th. So get everything in, your drawings, your awards, what you can give them, what ideas could you do, what could you do as a club, as a team, to make it extra special and welcoming to your referee on those weekends. Yes, we can all shake hands, we can all make a difference, and we'd love the parents to do that as well, the opposition to shake hands over the weekends. What can we do? Let's make a difference, let's go for it, let's attack this and make a massive difference to everyone in grassroots football, because it does make a difference. And don't forget, as we said, change.org, that can make a difference, because if your mums and dads are healthy in their pockets, it can make a difference to your children out there, buying them some extra special gifts. And change.org is what we said earlier on, is trying to make a difference and cheaper for everyone involved in grassroots football. It's a free petition. You can get involved in it. They'll send you an email, just confirm it, make a difference. I've got to give a lot of leaflets out when I'm feeling low, 100%, to get everyone to vote on this one, because the prices are rocketing within grassroots football. They really are. We need to make a difference on and off the field of play, and change is better in your pockets than giving it elsewhere, because if you're struggling, you do need support. And hats off to all the clubs and teams that I'm seeing, especially Lostock Hall, what they're doing over Christmas. Sheffield and District Junior League will be doing something special to help all these teams, and as we said, the North Liverpool, JFL, the Foodbank there, to make a difference over Merseyside people struggling. Let's get as much as we can sent into North Liverpool for next weekend. If you don't mind, if you play there, brilliant, bring your food in. If you don't, just drop it off at a dropping point and it'll be picked up by fans supporting food banks, no doubt. You can all do it. People supporting food banks across Merseyside, and we don't want to see anyone starving over the Christmas period, do we? We need to look after people. There's a lot of Christmas dues going on at the moment. People help themselves, feeling worse for wear, not getting up in the mornings, Christmas dues. But if you can, next week, remember those who can't go out and celebrate Christmas the way they'd like to as well, because they're worried about feeding their kids over the Christmas period. So can we take some food along next week? Make a difference, please, if you don't mind. And we'll take you to the football. We'll take it there, making a difference. All your teams, all your clubs, all your coaches, please take it along on the Saturday to the North Liverpool JFL League, who are collecting food for the food bank next weekend, next Saturday. That is, I'm saying weekend. They're not there the Sunday, they're there on the Saturday. Fans supporting food banks will pick it up and distribute it right across Merseyside. Food banks local to yourselves. Get behind it if you don't mind. What supporters you are, not just on Merseyside in grassroots football. And if you're out and about and you're passing there, just call in and drop a few tins in. Local people as well. You don't have to be playing football to donate. Just come across the road and donate a few tins, and it'll be appreciated by all who support fans supporting food banks, and ourselves as well. We give you a great mention. Please get behind it. Great cause, and it makes a difference to those people across Merseyside who are struggling as well. Thank you so much on behalf of all at North Liverpool JFL, and on behalf of fans supporting food banks. Yeah, a massive thank you from us at Team DXTL. So we're coming towards an end for our show here on the Saturday. Come on Liverpool, this is what we're screaming about. This is me. I know all the Everton fans are screaming, come on Everton. But at the end of the day, I'm a Red through and through, and we just need to pick up our game. And obviously good luck to all you teams out there as well, supporting other Premier League teams. Back out again tomorrow, having a little walk around, keep myself fit if I can, get myself 100% ready to face work again. But in the meantime, please don't forget, respect on and off the field of play. Makes a difference keeps our referees within the game, keeps the kids smiling, keeps them developing their skills as well as the referees, because you're doing your bit as well. No irate parents or spectators, no sideline referees. We don't need that. We just need encouragement and support on and off the field of play. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back again tomorrow. From myself, Mal Lee, and all the team here, the Grassroots Show, Don't Cross the Line, Respect Programme, Hearts of Gold initiatives, one step ahead on mental health, and no ref, no game. We'll see you tomorrow round about 3ish. Cheerio for now.